Good morning everyone, I'm Ben. Welcome back to another Evil GT video. Lee's busy sorting his other company out, so I've substituted my dad in and I'm going to let him have a go at my RS3, my brand new Audi RS3. God help us all. So for those who don't know, we actually nicknamed my dad the Curb Assassin. The reason for that is the RS6 video, Lee's old RS6 that he had, my dad drove it and it wasn't great. It wasn't great. If you want to go and watch that video, click the banner up there. The reason why we call him the Curb Assassin is for this. So once upon a time, that there was connected to that there. They're not split rims. Oh no, look at this state. Wow. So the eagle-eye viewers of you who have been with the channel for quite a while will remember I had the 8V, a white 8V Sport Edition RS3, and I had these wheels on it. But now my dad's got them. He's gone through one of them, as you've already seen just there. I mean, this is a 1.5, 150 horsepower manual Edition 1 A3. I actually sold it to him before I left Audi, and I think it looks all right.
Hey up, chunk.
What have you come as? You get dressed in the dark this morning or something, you? Woke up as a 15-year-old teenager.
On it, on it. Down with it, down with it.
Right, well, get your shit together because we're going to get something to eat.
Right, okay.
Yeah, so if you're wondering, I have got to walk around and drive around with him looking like that. By the way, you're driving.
By the way, I'm driving. Oh.
So you've ate, haven't you? What have you ate?
I've just had one slice of toast. The dog had had the rest.
Right, so you're still hungry.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
We've got places to be. We're gonna swerve the M6.
Right, so where
you know how to follow a sat nav. That doesn't look that hard, does it? Yeah, brilliantly indicated.
Don't need
I
to.
can tell you driving Audi.
Don't need to.
Oh. Right, can you explain the backwards cap and the... where's your Curb Assassin t-shirt? Pull that window up. Can't hear a word you're saying.
I couldn't fucking find it, could I?
I mentioned before about the RS6 video. My dad, ages ago, you drove Lee's black RS6 Vorsprung that he had.
Which was a surprise.
It was, and Lee was terrified for his life.
Like,
literally
this is
terrified.
a surprise.
Yeah, you didn't know you was driving this, did you?
No.
My dad's never driven this. You have got an A3, as you've just seen on the camera, which is the Edition 1 1.5, 150 horsepower manual. So this has got 460 horsepower. Watch this ram, don't knacker my suspension. Thanks very much. You remember how to drive, don't you? Because I know you sort of getting to that age now where...
Listen, I'm not Emily.
You start like driving Nissan Notes and holding all the traffic up and then going straight through a roundabout.
Well, I'm thinking about I'm 4 years off my bus pass, so cars are
is
going to be...
Is that how far away you are now?
4 years, yeah.
Watch me suspension.
All right.
Just saying.
I'm well aware. I drive this road every day, you know.
Good. So you know where we're going then?
I'm following you twat now.
So usually we don't have swearing in the videos, but I think we might be struggling here today.
Oh, definitely struggling. Trade, sir.
Right, you've done 10, 15 minutes. First impressions,
Like
give it to me.
Like it. It's effortless.
Easy to drive. Do you think that's more because it's just an automatic though? I know you're struggling to do two things at the same time here. You're about to turn right the roundabout and you're in the left lane. You're one of them, aren't you? You're one of them old people that drive around in Toyota Yaris's and stuff and get in your fucking way.
I'd rather buy one of them electric scooters than buy an Yaris.
Keep going, go on, off you, there you go. Third exit, you got to count. Jesus. You alright, mate?
Yeah. It's not my car, is it? And I'm
well, other people, I reckon, are behind us going, listen, you shouldn't have it if you can't drive it.
Well, it's not my car, so...
Now we're about to get on the motorway, so come on, because we're going to be late. We've got places to be, so... Or any speeding tickets that you get whilst you're driving, you are definitely taking and paying for, alright?
Even though it's in your name?
Even though it's in my name, 100%, because I got caught the other day on the motorway. We're in the process of sorting it out, so I'm expecting a few points, which is the first time in 13 years I've not done bad there.
In the space of 20 odd years, my licence is finally clean.
Really?
Yeah,
well played.
I've always had some sort of points.
The last thing you need then is a fast car.
Well, I've got a fast car, haven't I?
I'm talking like really, really fast. 180 mile an hour fast.
180?
Yeah, we did that on the Autobahn, 180 mile an hour, yeah. I thought you watched our videos.
What
you
videos?
The video when we went to when we did the European road trip.
Evil GTU.
Unbelievable. 1 second, before we go any further, I've got today's sponsor to tell you about. Now usually I'd feel bad for interrupting one of our videos, but not in this instance. This right here is my Beer 52 road trip bundle that's arrived today. So let's have a look, see what we've got. So, how does a free case of beer sound? Grab a case of beer for free, courtesy of our pals at Beer52, by going to www.beer52.com/evil and covering the postage of just £5.95. What's more, it's a special offer. They'll throw in 2 extra beers for free. That's 10 amazing craft beers for the postage fee. That's it. £5.95. So Beer52 is the biggest beer club in the world. Each month they send their members a case of beer from a different part of the world, and this month it's an absolute belter. Their Great European Road Trip case takes in the best beer from across the continent, and it tastes delicious. You can try a crisp, refreshing Pilsner from Norway's Lervig Brewery, and a monster 7.5% double IPA from Sweden's Dugges Brewery. And on the dark side this month, there's also a smooth coffee stout from Copenhagen's Two Uhl. Not only that, there's beers from Croatia, Poland, Germany, Serbia, Austria, amongst loads of others. No problems if you like light beer only as well, because you can choose just light beer. Also included is the ever insightful Ferment magazine and a couple of delicious snacks. So even if after all that you're unsatisfied, you can pause or cancel at any time. So when you get your case of 10 free beers, then go to www.beer52.com/evil. That's beer52.com/evil to get yours now. Thanks very much. Back to the road. Right, we're on the M6 and I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Go on, ask me.
How many cars do you reckon you've had in your life?
I've lost count.
How many shitters?
I've lost count because I could only afford shitters.
70 mile per hour speed limit camera ahead.
It's fine.
Please watch your
Don't worry
speed.
about it. It's fine. You can. I've done. Yeah, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Won't flash it. Off the top of your head, what was the best one you've owned? I'm not saying the fastest. I'm not saying the most expensive. I'm not saying the most practical. But what was the best? If you could have one of them back.
There's 2 I regret getting rid of. One was sporty. One was like a big boat.
Yeah.
Which was my T5.
Oh, your V70.
V70 T5.
Yeah.
Which is the one you drove.
I did drive. Yeah.
Through the police and.
Yeah,
I was drunk.
I'd not. You were drunk, and I. Well, I'd not passed my test.
No, you were on provisional.
Yeah, and I wasn't insured on your car.
No.
I don't know if you should admit this on camera. Should you admit this?
It's gone now.
This was a long time ago, and it may have happened. It may not have happened, but it may have been that I drove your V70 through Hanley in Stoke.
You might have done
when you were drunk to
I
get you home.
rang you to say, son,
can you help me out?
Can you help me out?
Yeah.
I might have said it. The lumbar sensor went and it ended up.
Not the lambda sensor.
The lambda. Is it lambda?
Lambda.
Like
bunda.
Oh, right. Well, I ended up having 1,500 quid's worth of work doing to it.
I think you had your pants pulled down there, didn't you? You had your T5,
and there was
and you want that back. And what's the other one?
70 mile per hour speed limit camera
Just
ahead.
passed
Please
it.
watch your speed.
We've literally just passed it.
70 mile per hour speed limit
My
camera.
VR6.
Oh, you Golf VR6?
Highline.
Highline. What did you get with the Highline? Why did you have to point that out?
Well, the Highline, it's full leather, but the leather's the same colour as the car. So it was like a dancing burgundy
so you
colour.
you could get the leather the same colour as the car?
The leather
so
was
if it was
the same
yellow,
colour.
you could get yellow leather?
Well, the Highlines weren't sort of...
Thank God for that. Out of all the cars that you've had, your V70 T5 you'd have back, and your VR6 you'd have back. How many crashes have you had?
One big one, which was obviously in me A4, which I'd only had for... Didn't even have for a month.
For those who don't know what happened with that, he hit some black ice, slid across the road, flipped it over, and the rest is history.
Yeah.
And then he ended up in an A1.
Yeah, but I rang you, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
And what were your first words? What did you go and do that for?
Yeah, what'd you do that for?
That was your first words.
You woke me up. It was about 7:30 in the morning on Saturday. So there you go. There's a brief overview of my dad's car history. Although
I've had loads.
This is a bright colour, right?
Yeah.
You've had a bright colour car as well, haven't you? What was the orange car you had?
The Carrot.
Yeah.
The Carrot, the XR3i that was.
Did it come in that colour from factory?
No, I'm not. I think it was red.
Some idiot painted it that colour.
Yeah. Wasn't
70 mile per hour speed limit camera.
For those who may or may not know, both me and my dad are from Stoke-on-Trent. Now, technically, this isn't Stoke-on-Trent. This is Newcastle-under-Lyme, not the YI man up on Tyne. This is Newcastle-under-Lyme. He used to work here, Lace. He used to be a bouncer on a strip club. For those who know Stoke-on-Trent, you will know that there is a staple food that everyone likes. So here we are.
Oh, Oat Cakes, nice.
We're at Castle Oat Cakes, And for those who may or may not know, this is actually owned by Eddie Hall, world's strongest man. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I'd like to say he's a good friend of mine, but he's not. No idea who I am.
Know him well.
But yeah, so oatcakes, are you up for that?
I'm always up for an oatcake. It doesn't matter what time of day it is.
Happy days. Hi mate, could I have 2 Eddie Hall specials please? Do you want a brew?
Strong tea, please.
And a coffee as well please mate. Times have changed since you last ordered an oatcake. But wait till you see these. Sense of humour. Yeah. Love it. Hey, it's not an accurate representation of you though, that is it?
I don't know, wrinkles.
There you are.
Thank you. You got him? Yeah. What are we saying?
Oh my god. What the?
You got your knife and fork there. I hope you're hungry. So I think you've got 2 bacon, 2 sausage, double cheese, tomatoes, 3 oatcakes.
Wow.
I'm all done I think. How are you getting on?
Sorry. I won't smash it, but I'm having a good go.
So oatcakes aren't usually this expensive, it's just because these are massive, aren't they? Because obviously that guy eats them there. So there we have it. Castle Oatcakes in Newcastle, Eddie Hall's gaff. We had the Eddie Hall special.
10 out of 10.
Half of it did we manage?
I managed a little bit more than you, but I've got a little bit more to fill than you've got to fill because you're losing it and I'm not.
I'm trying my best, yeah. Well, they are coming back home with us, as you can see.
Right.
And so this time, I know the weather's a bit crap and I've got bad tyres, but are you going to actually put your foot down?
I'll give it a go.
Food done, back on the motorway home. Hey, that's a long way to go for oatcake, innit? But
it was worth it. Yeah, we
enjoyed that.
Bought a bit back.
Hey, I've got another question for you.
Go on.
Do you think the Evil GT should get an original Mini?
Yes.
Do you think it'd be funny trying to see Lee getting in and out of a Mini?
With bucket seats?
Yeah.
I'll tell you a little story.
Right, so we should get a Mini then, you think?
I think you should get some sort of iconic classic because you're missing out on these classic runs, aren't you?
It's money, cash flow. It's getting stuff fixed and built and bodywork done. I mean, we've had to wait 10 weeks for the M3 footwell to be welded.
I loved my very first Mini was a midnight blue, black vinyl roof.
How much was it?
It was 350 quid. It was my very first car. I'd just passed. Well, I'd not even passed my test.
Right. You driving around in it, didn't you?
I got caught.
So yes, then
3 points, £25 fine.
Is that how much it was?
Yeah.
3 points to a £25 fine.
3 points to a £25 fine.
Well, going back to you though.
Go on.
Is there a car that you haven't owned yet?
I want
to own.
Yeah.
Money no object. What would it be?
Well, there's 2.
You say this every time. It seems just one car.
Well, yeah, no, but
right. 2 cars. Go on.
A Mini Cooper, Mark 1 Mini Cooper.
Right.
And also, my first port of call would be an Audi Quattro.
Short wheelbase.
Yeah.
So that's it then. So anybody that's selling a short wheelbase Audi Quattro, how much are they now? Do you reckon?
You're talking 20 grand? No.
All right. Short wheelbase one. Audi Quattro.
No, I reckon they're expensive, aren't they?
Right. So as we sit at 40 mile an hour on the M6, as per usual, what's your final verdict?
This, like it reminds me of my A4, me Quattro,
me diesel. Brilliant. So
yeah.
what you're saying is that this...
I'm not comparing it.
So the RS3 reminds you of an A4 diesel?
My A4 diesel was a 3 litre.
Yeah, it was quick, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was quick for what it was.
It's got about as much torque as this.
Yeah, pull like a train.
Yeah, for the 2 weeks that you had
And I actually shouldn't be admitting this, but I did 160 in that, and it's felt as though...
Yeah, it was in Mexico, that though, wasn't it?
In Mexico, yeah.
So you like this car?
Yeah.
We know all about your cars.
Yeah.
What you liked? You like your A3 now?
Yeah, loving my A3. Just needs a little bit more oomph. I'm thinking about sort of getting a... What is it, Pro?
Oh, a tuning box for it?
Tuning box.
I'm sure we can find something for it. I'm
Yeah.
sure the lads at OEM Plus Racing Line will have a box for it, or there'll be a race chip for it, or a JB4 box or something like that. But I'm sure there'll be something to give you a bit more power. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, thank you very much. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. My dad's not usually on the channel. It's usually Lee, my other dad.
Get me out of bed.
But he's getting on a bit now. He's
Your real dad.
Nearly 65, so he has got his bus pass and his lead at.
Yeah.
He will hopefully be back on the channel
That's his real dad.
very, very soon. Thank you very much.
Cheers, guys.
Take care. See you all in a bit.
Ta-ra now.